Few words to introduce who I am and what is my company. So yes, I'm French. I'm based in Paris, but I do manage a very particular agency, which I created almost 15 years ago, which is dedicated to monitor everything happening from Asia. So when I talk about Asia, mainly we follow, of course, the Japanese market, the Korean market, the Chinese market, Thai market, Indian market, and very soon the Southeast Asia. The way we work is very particular because we collect the product, we get the products, then we analyze the product, we review the products with my team. All my team members in France is Chinese, Korean, and Japanese. I have no French people working with me. So we collect the product, and then we are able, because we translate them, we meet bloggers, we do focus group, we follow the press, we follow every type of information we can get. We are able to see where the market is moving, what is up and what is down. So from this product collection, we are able to spot the trends and the emerging ones to provide consumer understanding, to support product development for Asia or for international market from Asia, to hold creativity meetings, to offer guided tours, and so on. So please keep in mind that our work is qualitative. We don't have any figures. The figures we get are from all the famous international companies. So we got them from the product, from the retailer, from the advertisement, from the website. We do really a daily follow-up of everything which is happening there. We have a very amazing international view on what's happening on your market, because yes, I'm based in France, my office is in France, but I came here every 3 weeks, and some of my members travel with me in order to come always with a fresh mind, to go to the stores, to meet the customers, and to always see what's happening. So I'm always there around, so if you need to talk to me, to see me, it's very easy for me to come and see you later. So we really have a real knowledge of products from consumer point of view, and of course an eye on all concept and so on. So we do propose a lot of services, consulting, presentation, market reports, and here are some of the latest reports we've made on whitening, on aging, on retailing, on men's grooming, on sensitive skin or whatever. So today's agenda, I need to put my glasses. We are going to talk about what's happening in the do-it-yourself beauty from everywhere, talking about skincare, makeup to hair care. We are going to talk about where it comes from and how it is already rooted in some countries like China, like Japan, or like in India. And then we're going to see 4 key drivers for this market, which is the health and environment concern, which is the customization, which is the product hacking, and finally, which I not cover that much, the money concern, because it's also one of another driver on this market. Ready to go? Okay. So yes, the DIY beauty is highlighted everywhere. When I did a Google search, so this was a few months ago, on Google, DIY cosmetics, I had in 52 seconds, 80 million answers. When I typed do-it-yourself makeup, 28 million results within 60 seconds or even less. When I did it on the Chinese Baidu, then I had 4 million for cosmetics. I had 3 million already for makeup, which shows the high interest, of course, everywhere in the world, in Asia, in China, and in the US. So many press articles, many bloggers, many websites are highlighting everywhere, the beauty expert, the bloggers, the magazine, everything you can do, as you can see here, the secrets from Priyanka Chopra, these Indian movie stars with her natural do-it-yourself, the 8 skin transforming mask that you can make, the books that are published, the bloggers of the do-it-yourself. It's so many sources that you can find online. It's absolutely amazing. But if we look at what's happening, first of all, from Asia, we can say that the do-it-yourself, DIY beauty is deeply rooted in China. First of all, because of the traditional Chinese medicine and the prescription. We have the way of prescription is so important and so I would say adjusted to your profile and it is so much connected with the idea of the in and out, that there is beauty recipes from so long time ago that came from this medicine, like the flowers, anti-wrinkle water, and so on. There is also very traditional at-home do-it-yourself beauty know-how, like the rice water for rinsing. I mean, it's very common in many countries, like in China, when there was no chemical process on rice, that you need to rinse your rice before cooking it. So reusing the rinsing water for your face is a way to have a smoothing water enriched with vitamin E, and actually a moisturizing rinsing water. And this is a very ancestral know-how, but you can use it for cucumber, you can use the tea also, and so on. And as you can see now, since the year 2000, the famous beauty prescriber, New R, the Taiwanese one, is now even publishing books about the do-it-yourself mask or the complete do-it-yourself skincare book in 2006. So even this so famous prescriber from Taiwan, but so famous in China, is also very much contributing to the DIY skincare. So many people are highlighting this possibility to customize and do your own beauty. It's also very much rooted in India, from the Ayurvedism approach to ancestral beauty recipes. I mean, you have a book which have more than 6,000 years old that explain all about the holistic medical approach, the system of herbs, oils, and plants that can make you beautiful again from in and out. So many traditional at-home kitchen beauty, like the famous glowing uptan, this homemade mask that people do very frequently at very important moment of their week or of their life, with oatmeal, turmeric, almonds, and so on. And so many also prescribers from the Bollywood stars that are promoting how they are beautiful thanks to their traditional and homemade, like exfoliant, mixing, for example, yogurt and crushed cucumber mask as a crushed cucumber mask, and so on. So there is all those recipes that you can get online. Again, so from the past to nowadays. If we talk about Korea, yesterday I was already mentioned, there is now this naming this product, I mean the consumer category called Modi Summer. Modi Summer is the contraction of consumer and modification. We also talk about Create Summer, which is a contraction of consumer and creation. It's a hot trend since 2013. These are the consumers that look for 100% adapted cosmetics to their own skin. So what they want is mix products together, combine the moisturizer, the cream, and the oil, create cocktail cosmetics, beauty layering, itemized cosmetics, so many ways to call them, in order to have really the type of textures, the type of finish, the type of benefit that they are expecting. So it's online, but it's also on press. It's also in the magazine. 4 drivers for the Modi Summer. This is quite interesting. As you can see, there is 4 drivers, and we will cover this again. They're self-driving, which means the consumer of the 20s that want to create their own item that perfectly meet their own needs. But it's also the online, because there is this young generation that is publishing, that is sharing online what they are doing, that is also through SNS very much promoting this way of acting. Of course, the low price and the one-stop, it's also a way in a country where the beauty routine is so long to combine everything together and to try to create an all-in-one product by themselves. So they mix the cosmetic water, they mix the lotion, the essence, the serum, the cream, and they make an all-in-one product. And as you can see with the figures, which are published there, 76%, more than 76% of the Korean women declare that they are Modi Summer, that they mix the product together. And as you can see, it can be skincare mixed with foundation. It can be oil with skincare, but it can be makeup with, for example, foundation with oil, or eyeshadow with the skincare products. You can see they are totally mixing everything. This is really tough for brands and for laboratories. So here are also some examples of what the body summers are doing to have their best skincare mixing. So when they have fine wrinkles, for example, they mix a sleeping mask and 3 drops of dry oil, and then they will apply it with a facial brush. If they have dry skin, they use a moisturizing eye cream. They put 3 drops of antioxidant oils, and then they will apply it all over the face. If you have slagging and bloated, you took a lifting mask plus organic oil and so on. So it's all about mixing, combining, and transforming the product, again, to obtain the result that you are expecting for. When we talk about what's happening on the other part of the world, like in the US, yes, it is true that you can see that many of the indie brands are promoting those approach. And what is interesting, they are talking about skin chefing. Be your own skin chef, because everything started mostly in the kitchen. A lot of these indie brands starting preparing the best cosmetic product in the kitchen, like Herbivore, which is one of my favorite brands. The co-founders, as you can see, Julia and Alex, created Herbivore out of their Seattle kitchen. And it is true that it is more than ever a way to share the beauty recipes online, beauty recipes that you will create by mixing, I would say, cosmetics plus natural ingredients. So they customize, they create their own skin cocktails with the synergy of skincare base plus natural ingredients. This is why we can talk about skin chef. So let's go through the 4 drivers: the health and environment concern, the custom made really for me, the product hacking, which is going to be something very tough, and the money concern. So yes, health and environment. What is the reason behind? First of all, because the world is turning organic and green, and very much concerned about this holistic approach, which is the power of the in and out. In and out power is very an Asian power. It's all about what you eat makes you beautiful from inside. If it's good for your body, then you can put it as a topic. So it's really this idea of putting as a topic what you are eating. It's because, of course, of the fear of chemicals. And you know now that there is more and more products that are claiming less ingredients, more and more apps that are showing on you the good point and the bad point of your formula. So it's true that the chemicals, the aggression, the fears of pollution is there, makes the people willing to have better product, clean products. So less ingredients, that's for sure. Also, wasteless benefits, which means ingredients, but also packaging. Because the waste made by package, the amount of plastic, the amount of volume of waste that is created is now becoming a big concern also for those consumers. And finally, of course, and this is very important, they want the freshly made. And if you think about China, when you shop a product in China, wherever you go, the beauty advisor will always show you the production date, when it was produced, to confirm that it is a fresh product for you. So this idea of freshly made is really important for a lot of customers. So yes, as you can see here, some of the reasons that are highlighted through the blogs that explain about these reasons. So yes, on the blogs, it's all about these sugar-scribed recipes, homemade natural. As I was reading in the plane yesterday. And it's a very famous online store in France called Aromazone, which sells online first, but now in store, and is expanding a lot all the ingredients you need to have to make your cosmetics. It's really becoming something strongly popular. And they were advertising in my magazine, Aromazone, create your mask activator of hair growth. And this is what you have to combine. They said you need to combine, I can read a vegetable oil. I don't read all the details. If you want, I can give you a bit. I took a picture directly from my magazine. But they were just advertising how to create your hair growth hair mask by mixing and doing your own recipe. And this was in my fashion magazine. So I was very, very much, surprised by this. So yes, a lot of food ingredient-based skincare recipes coming up. So for example, on the left side, promoted by the blogger Christelle Lim, so popular, 7 DIY skincare recipes, mixing toner with apple vinegar, mixing cleanser with aspirin, creating oatmeal facial scrub, walnut oil, and so on. So brown sugar body cream, honey facial mask. It is so obvious that you have all these easy to do and fresh-made recipes. When you go to Japan, on the left side, it's about the whey beauty. Whey is rich in proteins, vitamins, minerals, so you can use it, mix it with yogurt. You can use it for all its property and peeling effect. Here are some more. Again, promoted by Newer. So do-it-yourself facial mask, moisturizing mask, hydrating mask, brightening mask. All these are promoted by Newer. And look at this, is also very much amazing. Have you heard about Caudalie? Do you know Caudalie? It's a French brand, very famous because they are using the grapefruit's polyphenol to create cosmetics. So it's a very strong antioxidant cosmetic line. This Caudalie brand is expanding to China, and in Beijing, and now they open one actually in Shanghai. They have a huge store, a huge display, in the department store, but they also have the kitchen on the right side. And once a month, they teach to the customer DIY beauty recipe with any type of ingredients, natural ingredients from the kitchen, and nothing to do with their cosmetics. It's just to enhance natural beauty and teach the customer how to do their mask and so on without having any connection with their skincare line. So, they are just promoting the importance of the DIY recipes and offering beauty recipes to their customers. Food ingredient mixed with cosmetics is also something, as you can see before, was really strong. So honey is really strong, and also a moisturizing cream and brush and so on, as you can see here in Korea. I'd like to stress your attention also on the right side to the Hachi Honey line. Hachi is a very famous honey maker in Japan. For now, I would say about 10 years, they are promoting skincare, and they have expanding from the food business to the cosmetic business with their hair shampoo, the skincare, and the foaming cleansers, and so on. But they still sell, of course, honey, and now they are selling very interesting honey which is enriched with hyaluronic acid or flavangenol and collagen. And you use the honey, you can eat it, or you can customize your skincare, put a drop of the honey within your skincare, or if you wish, you can use it, of course, straight on your skin like a mask, but of course you need to rinse it because it's honey, it's very sticky. But they are really promoting skincare and honey together. And of course, it can be done with the honey, but it can be done with many other things. So I was very much interested in how Innisfree now is expanding their mask, selling 2 types of base, the creamy base or the clay base. And then you have, I don't remember, I think there is like 14 different topics. Natural ingredient topics like dry strawberries or dry pine trees or green bees or citrus peel that you put on top of your mask. You mix it. You can mix together 3 toppings, up to 3 toppings. Then you keep your mask for the week. It's not forever. You keep your mask in the fridge for the week, and then you can, of course, enjoy this freshly made, customized, natural ingredient-based mask. And of course, health and environment. You also have all those brands now made by the American suppliers and the American brand, as you can see here with the herbivore, created with natural ingredients, plant-based food grades and so on, created without synthetic ingredients, paraben and so on. So it's all about these ideas of this freshly made, freshly pure, up to this one, and this one is really interesting because this one is a Loli Beauty in the US. This is a delivery box that you receive at home. So every month you get a box, you get all the ingredients separated together, and then you just need to blend them at your home. You blend them when you receive them, so you create your fresh cosmetic at home, thanks to what you get. So we gather, the brand gather for you, all the best from the global forums and local artisanal suppliers, to ensure that the ingredients are pure and so on. We curate because they bring to you together the fresh garden to beauty ingredients. And finally, you mix. And this is quite interesting, I think, in terms of approach. And then it's a very called eco-chic box. So it's very trendy and so on. And you can get it for skincare, body care, and hair care. And it can be done also at stores. So look at this one, the organic face, body and hair care, the destination for organic raw beauty. This is the Body Deli in the US, where you can have, again, your cosmetic shave, handcraft with all you need in this mix and match type of stores, and mixing, of course, the cosmetic, the juice bar, because then you can have an inner drink, and buy all the fresh cosmetics with also the fresh food. This is about raw, fresh, and small batches. And look at this one. This is Salma Hayek. She has just starting launching a juice line. So this is Inner Beauty. This is fresh juice that can be delivered at your home. But among those fresh juice, I think there is 2 of them can be used as an inner drink or as a mask. You just decide how you want to use it. Or you can make half and half. You can drink half of it and apply half of it as a mask. And it's a fresh juice blender. So the juice are delivered fresh, freshly placed, and then you can decide how to nourish yourself from inside or from outside. So beauty is really edible. And finally, in that direction, of course, it's all about creating your own cosmetics. I still love very much this DIY machine, only for you, from China. Now we can see that there is several Me Too on the market, but this machine which is there is a juice blender, juice blender, in which you put a peel of collagen. The juice, you make the juice with your own carrots, apple, whatever, so you get the juice extracted. You get the collagen peel. Everything is blended by the machine, and at the bottom of the machine you have a kind of tray that will display a gel mask infused and made with the fresh juice you've made. So you can make on a daily basis your banana mask, your apple mask, even your red wine mask if you want, your meal mask, your kale mask, and so on. You can even think about eating it once you use it on your skin, if you want, because it's freshly made for you. So many products like this one to create this really only for you cosmetic maker, so this mask machine, but you can see also that you have this portable home cosmetic maker fridge. So you see, you can create, it's a blender on one side, and you create and mix your cosmetic, and next, right to it, you have your little freezer, so you make your own cosmetic with the organic blending system, and then you freeze them and keep them fresh for your usage. Then, of course, the second trend is the custom-made. The idea to be and to remain unique. So, first of all, it's according to what is good for me, what my skin really needs. Then, of course, it's also for the makeup. It's also to get the shade I want to get, the shade that meets, again, my expectation. Then, it's to boost the benefits, because you can add and customize and add some topping on it. The freshly blended still remain very strong, and the prescription inspired, because you will master your ingredients and you will add in top of it. So a lot of possibilities are there, and you can see that, of course, it can be custom-made cosmetics, but it's also here. Not everyone has the same color skin. It makes sense that companies are stepping outside the box and responding to people's needs. So To remain unique, first of all, is the power of the diagnostic, which is going to be important. So many apps, so many devices to measure, to understand your skin type, to understand your skin tone, to create a kind of diagnostic with an exchange with the consumer. So many, from skin print, personalization skincare, to these apps with match codes to get your perfectly blended result and matching foundation here, as you can see, according to the picture of your skin tone that you have taken. Of course, it's also with the device or with online questionnaire. So the device can be very important and can help you, like the IOMA machine that you can find in France. You get a skin analysis on the spot, and then the device will analyze your skin, will create your own prescription sheet, and the serum will be blended and prepared for you. So they know, they have the knowledge, they have the expertise, and then they can create 40,000 type of mixture. It's not only for the skincare. You can find also for the hair care. This is a very interesting a brand which is called Function of Beauty, because in that brand you will have a questionnaire, interactive questionnaire, in order to know your hair type, then in order to know what you are expecting for your hair, your goals, and finally how to personalize your formulation, including your bottle color, your formula color, your fragrance, and put your name on the bottle. So it's very emotional, because finally you can really select the type of product you want to have in your bathroom, not only for your needs, but also that match your lifestyle. So the custom-made will be found online, but will be found for skincare and also, of course, for makeup. So you have a lot of possibilities online, like Aurela, this line from America, to select the type of gloss you want to have, the type of shade you want to have, and you can see here the type of foundation, if you want an oil control, an anti-aging, if you want to have both, or if you want to have none. Here, if you want to get your gloss made, you select the sheer, the full, the none. You can have the shimmer, you can have the flavor, also you can select in addition to the color. So it's not only the shade, it's a total combination of all type of satisfaction you can give to the consumer. And because the legal matters has changed in Korea, I would say that Korean market is the most active one, where you can do custom-made product prepared in the store according to your skin type. So Laneige, for example, after having done the customization of the lip, is now providing in some of the store. It's not everywhere. It's in few flagship stores in Myeongdong. You can have this type of customization on their best product, which is the water bank, by analyzing, as you can see, a different aspect of your skin, and then you will be recommended some of the best formulation and some of the best customized formulation according to 9 different skin types. Remedy by CNP, as it was mentioned actually yesterday in Euromonitor presentation, is also doing the same thing by customization skincare, and according to your skin needs, you have more and more doing this. And even in China, MRM is also doing this type of approach within their beauty salon. So products made in store remain to be unique, is also for makeup. So Laneige from the skincare has expanded now, has before the skincare had already starting the proposal to create your two-tone lip bar. This is done within 45 minutes. It's only cost $25. So it's so cheap compared to what you can do in the US with the Bite Lip Lab. I was in September in the US. I wanted to have my lip done, my lipstick done, and the booking was so much full that you have to wait quite long. So it's a very successful approach. So in Bite in the US and Laneige in Korea, and now also Etude House, which has their color factory, where you have also a complete skin analysis from your skin tone, a complete advice from the beauty advisor, and a creation again of your best selected color. And of course, a lot of other approach from high-tech to low-tech. You have also this Romi, this French little device where you can make on a daily basis, by using the app on a daily basis to analyze your skin, you can do your own daily mixture exactly like you would do with an espresso. So you decide which type of Nespresso you want to have here. You decide which type of combination, mixing the base and the serum you want to have. And you have 1,000 combination possibility to be made within your bathroom day by day. Then it's all about customization. So from high-tech with the device to low-tech. What I mean low-tech is pouring in the product, adding by yourself. The booster you want to have. So it can be the ampoule by DIY by Mix Beauty, the Innisfree, where you boost the ampoule. Innisfree is very interesting because it's a Jeju lava liquid base. You put 2 ampoules inside and it will change the texture. The texture will be thicker. So there is a transformation of the texture in addition to adding the ampoule as an effector. Of course, there is the Kiehl's with the skin strengthening concentrate and the Clarins booster. So many boosters that you can have now to add on your product, to customize your skincare and to get the real benefit you want to have. From skincare to makeup, the DIY is also very strong, mixing the colors, starting already, I would say, almost like 2 years ago in Korea, with many makeup brands, makeup artist brands like Jungsai Mall that was already offering black skin color and white in order to create and customize your skin tone, your skin product. So My also is online. It's a color pigment to mix with any type of products you want to customize, skincare, makeup, and so on. More, of course, there is the MAC. You can think about the pigments. And very interesting one is the Reani mascara. This is a mascara line, which is a combination. Actually, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 mascara base and 8 different mascara brushes. And you can decide which brush with which base you want to have in order to get the totally customized lash result you want to achieve. So you see Pro Atelier, mixing, blending. So many brands are now offering, from Korea, for example, all this type of possibility, inspired by Pantene, inspired by a lot of different areas. And of course, you can see now that it's very much, I would say, in Asia, connected to the lips and maybe to the eyeshadows, because you have a lot of possibility to play with colors. But in terms of foundation, the shade range is rather more limited. If you think about Korea, basically they have only 4 shades. There is less needs for shade customization at the moment in Korea compared to what is needed in the Caucasian world or what is needed in the US, where you have so many different skin tones. So I would say there is much more direction taken by international world on skin tone customization rather than on the lip. So this is why Clinique has launched the By Myself, Blend It Yourself pigment drops that you can add at any type of moisturizer, BBCC, or whatever type of foundation. And it can be very prestige because Lancome has developed the teint particulier, and it's on the booth. It's a machine that will really blend and create your shade in the store for you, and it costs $80, so it's a little bit more expensive. The third direction is the hacking, because of course it's how to power up your own beauty, how to create multitasking all in one, how to minimize with multiple possibility, how to find new product shortcuts, how to boost the usage and the benefits. So many superfood type of hacking mixing, and try a way to change the usage of the product. So if you look, for example, on Instagram or on the bloggers, you have so many ways to hack, and so many bloggers that are promoting the product hacking. So what do we mean by product hacking? Is, for example, using lips on the brows, using cheeks on the hair, using lip on the eyes, and so on. So many ways to transfer totally and to hack the product usage to something which is going to be completely different. And this is going to be with color, this is going to be with skincare, this is going to be a lot with makeup, but it can be also with tools. So first of all, cosmetics mixed with other cosmetics. Even Nivea is recommended to be mixed with any products for moisturizing effect and changing the textures. So mix Nivea cream with liquid foundation and BB cream, mix Nivea cream with powder makeup item, mix Nivea cream with Gasoul, which is a clay mask from Morocco, which is so popular, and then you get a facial mask. So you see, very famous brands are promoted, and this is the most basic, I would say, type of product promoted by the bloggers, and this is the Japanese market. Cosmetics mixed with other cosmetics, and you can find on Chinese beauty website, mixing cleansing oil with glycerin, essence with foundation, beauty oil with emulsion, hair care oil and conditioner, making totally and mixing totally different brands together in order to change the usage and to change the benefits. Korea, cosmetics mixed with single or plus natural ingredient products. This is published by Beauty Plus, which is actually a beauty website and a magazine dedicated to beauty, so the journalists are promoting. So moisturizing cream with celery flower, and you get a peeling scrub, oil with water-based mist with argan oil to get a mist again heaters, moisturizing cushion packed, so jojoba oil and liquid foundation, and so on, body slimming, gel type, and so on. The brands by themselves are promoting also how to mix and use the product differently. This is, on the left side, so-called metal cushion. So it's a cushion foundation with a metal plate on top of it. I'm not going to deal with the reason of the metal cushion, but it's one type, one format. It's very convenient to use the metal plate as a blender with other products. So even VDL, the famous cosmetic brand, makeup brand, is showing their customer that they can, with a brush, take some of their cosmetic cream, mix it with their foundation, and create a moisturizing glow base, for example, or increase the moisturizing and glowing effect of their own foundation. Brands, so many brands, even IOP, mixing their own products together, hydro cream and plant stem cell active, or, as you can see, Primera, mixing hand cream and sugar. I mean, they are really, really promoting by themselves. They are trying to avoid the hacking from the consumer. They are promoting it directly. And of course, when we talk about hacking, it also comes to the tools. You know that these silicone, so famous silicone foundation applicator is actually a bra insert. Originally, it's a blogger that's starting using her bra insert, which is a push-up. She's starting using it as a cosmetic blender, an applicator, and she found it great. And it becomes such a huge business now, because everybody now is working in the silicone applicator and silicone puff. And if you look to what you can think about other alternative and product hacking, how to use the hot spoon and the cold spoon, which is so famous for anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, massaging, pore cleanser, anti-swollen, so many directions given on the blogs about this type of hacking. The teacup also, or the rice bowl in Korea, again, to be used as a massaging bowl. So many techniques that can make you think about creating new things from what the bloggers are doing and promoting in terms of hacking. And finally, of course, cost-related. So copy the bestseller in order to save money. Create similar looking and efficient product. I'm not going, of course, to cover this topic, but as you can see, it's all about how to duplicate and to get same product quality, same product level, same product type of result by doing it by yourself. So cost and money saving is how you see from MAC to the do-it-yourself fixing lotion. So yes, as a conclusion, I would say that if we talk about do-it-yourself and customization, it's very much rooted in the Asian culture, but the do-it-yourself beauty has evolved a lot. Thanks to, first of all, the increasing cosmetic knowledge and interest from consumers all over the world through the social media. So many sharing, so many people that knows about the cosmetics or don't know, but seems to have a kind of knowledge, and share, explain, tell about, and we all check any information we have. We all try to check on internet. So there is this sharing attitude and type of cosmetic knowledge which is now becoming bigger and bigger among the consumers. Also, thanks to this new expectation of the in and out beauty, I mean, the holistic beauty is becoming so important in our stressy world, polluted world, for many, many different, because there is many, many different behind it. It is true that if you can eat it, if it's good for your body, it will be good for your skin, so you want to reuse outside what you have been eating already. Thanks to this constant request for the 100% adapted or the only cosmetics for me. It is true that there is a lot of skincare by skin types, by problems, by moments, by moods. Now there is this lifestyle attitude that makes the consumer willing for products that are no more related to specific targeted problems, but much more connected to their way of living, where they are living, how they are living. So it's really making different expectations, finally, on the benefit, on the textures, on the finish, on the application. There is so much now, I would say, criteria to cross over, to create those wheels. And finally, of course, thanks to the new experiences, because it's quite fun to do it, but also to the new services, because going to a store where you can have your DIY, I mean, your customized product is really exciting. And if not only the indie brands are moving in that direction, but also some major players are starting reacting on different levels. We talk about Lancome, you saw the L'Oreal, you saw the Amore Pacific is also very much moving on. So it can be very luxury on one side, but it can be very, very mainstream, and it's going to be more and more mainstream if you see what's happening in Korea. What is sure is that you need to include very more precisely into product development, the customer needs and the customer desire. So you need to listen to what's happening on the website. You need to listen to what's happening from the bloggers. You need to talk to all the influencers, because we can only expect that the future will be more and more about co-creation. And I just wanted to highlight one example, which is the pop-up store, which was held in New York in September. It's a Santive product, it's a Unilever. It's a very mass brand, it's body lotion and so on. They made a pop-up store where you could have a body lotion base, and there was another product, actually, I forgot the name. I think it's a facial mask or a body lotion, just the base. And then you had a list of all type of natural ingredients you could add in it for smoothing, for scrubbing, for moisturizing, but also for the fragrance. And there was a big bar with blenders. The consumers were just listing all they were expecting, and there was the blender bar, and the lady were mixing all the natural ingredients in front of you, and you could leave with your really custom-made formula from Santive. And doing this, not only the customer was very happy, but Santive could get so much information from the consumer's expectation, because what is it? They got a big database about what they are looking for in terms of finishing, of aroma, of textures, and so on. So they can now say they are customizing and playing more and more to meet the customer needs. So think about all what you can promote in order to gather and to get all this type of information to meet these DIY and customization needs. Voila, thank you very much. Take a picture of my email address, send me an email, and I will be more than happy to send you the presentation basically within today, or you will get it tomorrow. Thanks a lot.